So, let's see. What say you about the movie that we just watched?
Get the camera out of my face! You are a troublemaker!
No, I don't want to see no cameras.
There's
Go back to
Michelle,
Leslie.
everybody. Yes, Michelle Harris.
Jeez.
We haven't seen her for quite a while.
It's been like 6 months, maybe 3 months. Not that long.
Yeah, but my camera's only 1 month old, so we haven't seen you for a while. Ooh. And David, of course, is here as well.
Hey,
Looking at porn, I'm sure.
you want me to read the article?
Okay.
No.
Price ceiling rent control article.
When I lived in China, I periodically wrote scathingly.
Scathingly?
Thank you, David. Remember, college.
Look, I'm better at math, Cody.
Oh.
Unlike you.
Ooh, that was low, David.
When I lived in China, I periodically wrote scathingly about its communist housing system and state-controlled rents.
Okay.
But China has had the courage to turn increasingly to a market economy for housing.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Now there's hope that New York will do the same.
Hope.
What do you think it is, Cody?
No. What do I think what is?
At a time when New York City is grappling with a fiscal crisis that is forcing it to close fire stations and cut library hours, you'd think it might consider eliminating rent restrictions. After all, William Tucker, who has written a couple of books on the issue, estimates that rent regulation costs the city at least $2.3 billion a year in lost property tax receipts and extra spending.
Besides, where people belong at the edges of the city where we don't have to look at them. Go on.
That's mean, Leslie.
All this
Now-
on tape.
Okay. Now the New York State legislature is imposing a plan that will lead over the next 8 years to the deregulation of many thousands of apartments as their rents exceed $2,000 a month. That's a step in the right direction towards capitalism.
Ooh.
Cody, did you get all that?
No. I don't understand the thing about it. You do, Leslie?
Yes, I do.
What say you,
I am
Michelle?
well-versed in
I
rent
got
control.
lost.
I got lost too. Thank you. It must be a white person
It
thing.
must be.
How
It
do
was
you
a blonde
explain
moment,
Leslie?
sorry.
Yeah, but I'm not blonde.
Apparently
I
I'm
am.
black.
Oh.
My natural blonde. Go ahead, David.
Everybody has a favorite rent control story. Most involve widows rattling around 5-bedroom Central Park West apartments that they
Like I
can't afford to leave because they're paying only $500 a month. Mine goes back way many years when I was single. A live-in boyfriend and girlfriend split up acrimoniously.
Acrimoniously?
Acrimoniously. Stop recording my illiteracy, Cody.
It's kind of hot though, David.
but continued to share a bedroom because neither would give up their wonderful rent control deal.
Oh my god, that reminds me there's a couple. Andrew and Lorena, just for the record.
I had designs on the young woman, but it was entirely too awkward to date her with her ex glowering a few feet away.
Glowering.
Glowering?
Cody said it and cleared him. Glower at him, David.
David, does this have a point?
I have questions afterwards.
Okay, ask him now. At least half of them.
Supporters of rent regulations have their hearts in the right place and they make an impassioned plea. There may be inefficiencies in rent regulations, But what about the inefficiency of lifting them and forcing hundreds and thousands of poor and middle-income families out of the city? Kids will be forced to change schools, adults will be forced to look for new jobs or face long commutes, and the entire character of the city will change. Artists, musicians, and starving actors cannot afford the $10,000 month that an unregulated Manhattan apartment can rent for. So the city will become a dull dormitory for pasty white investment bankers. This kind of argument rests on two false assumptions. Dang, this article is long.
I know. Can you stop soon?
It's almost done. Read on, David.
Ugh.
Why, Cody?
Can you read every other word?
What do you mean?
Like, you know.
That beneficiaries rent are poor.
Wow, I got the whole gist, David. That was awesome.
You're all dyslexic. Making dyslexic.
Leslie, can't you do my homework for me? I don't want to do this.
It is clear what they are saying.
Well, here's the first question. According to the article, blank apartments in New York City are subject to rent control.
Wrong.
But then the A, B, C, and D are numbers. Maybe you should read the whole article.
I don't want to read the whole article.
That one's easy though. Scan for the percent sign.
Okay.
That's what I used to
There was
do.
one.
Where?
I saw the word percent. Go down.
Where?
How did you see that from here?
Right.
She's blind. She can't. She's lying through her
Right
teeth.
there at the end. What does that say?
Around here?
No, up.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
in
Nominal
the-
average of.
Third.
Oh yeah, I see it too.
Yeah,
David,
it's
you're
at
the
the
only
end.
one.
It's at the end. Go down. Down, down. Stop right there. Go over right. Right.
We're all finding different percentages.
Right.
They're like
Right there. Up.
What does it say? New York City is something. It's right, Cody or David.
What? Where?
Second to the
7%?
bottom.
Second to the bottom?
You're killing
Yeah.
me.
There. Go,
Right
no.
there?
No, on that one paragraph.
David, how many fingers am I holding
Go
up?
up 4 lines.
Ooh.
That's right. Go.
1, 2, 3.
Right there. Oh, it's up.
Highlight that. Now read
Right
it.
City is only $706.
That's a
Yeah.
dollar sign.
Then go to that. What is it? 9.4%. What is that about?
Where is it?
Where is that?
Right there. Right there. Yeah.
3% are far below the national average of 9.4%.
I don't think that was on there.
I
though,
think
was
we
it?
lead dull lives, and this is all very
Keep looking,
pointless. So
scanning
I'm
for the
going to
percent.
head out.